Do you know someone with a listening problem? Or are you that someone who has a listening problem? Poor listening leads to misunderstandings, weaker relationships, even wars. By the way, I want you to know I'm deaf. I don't want you to think I'm doing the world's worst Arnold Schwarzenegger impression ever. I'm here to share with you how to listen. I know how weird this is. A deaf person giving you listening tips. What's next? A blind person giving you decorating advice. Or Donald Trump giving you hair care tips. Do you feel like everything you say goes in one ear and not the other? Or in my case, in one eye and not the other? Many years ago, I was set up on a blind date with my future wife, Anne-Marie. She found out I was deaf before our date. So she bought a book called Sign Language for Dummies. How great is that? Only problem is, I don't know any sign language. Except for those swear words. So, and I explained to Anne-Marie, my parents raised me in a hearing world. All I have to do is look at you and read your lips. And by the way, you have the most beautiful lips. That connection turned into romance and love. We have a wonderful son together. And Anne-Marie says, I hear better than anyone she's ever met. But you know what, it hasn't always been easy for me. Nobody's life is. I've had my challenges. We've had yours and I've had mine. I've had to work so hard to communicate because being left-eyed was out of the question. My lowest point was when I was 15 years old. I met my best friend Chris. We're in Scouts together, and people call us the twins because we do everything together, including Scouts. I'm the only deaf person in my Scout group. We all go on a Scout camp together. And in the second night, we're having a great time. We build the mother of our bonfires. It's so hot that Satan would burn if he stood next to it. We're having fun. We're swearing like drunken sailors. We're burning wieners to a crisp. I'm sitting on a log with my buddies. They're all talking. And I'm having a really hard time reading their lips, especially in the fire's flickering light. It's like putting together a jigsaw puzzle with no photo. I don't know, is that Chris has got some amazing story about Mr. Brown. By the time he's finished with his story, my buddies are laughing. I missed the punchline. They go, Chris, what did Mr. Brown say? He goes, never mind. Chris, what did Mr. Brown say? Never mind. So I go to another one. One of my buddies, Scott, What did Mr. Brown say? Not for a man. They did not see the hood on my face, but I really wanted to know what was going on, so I pulled out my flashlight so I could read Chris's lips. I could read Chris. What did Mr. Brown say? Chris goes, "Mother, I can't see." And I wonder why nobody would talk to me for the rest of the night. So I retreat back to my tent, alone, isolated. I feel like so left out. You were talking, you were laughing. If they saw the pain in my face and in my heart, they would understand better. Have you ever had a bad experience with poor listening? We all pay a big price for poor listening, conflict, lack of respect, lack of understanding, lack of empathy. I'm amazed that people who can hear do not use their ears. I may be deaf, but I figured out a way to listen better. And I'm excited to share with you what I learned. It's really simple and involves 3 steps. Step 1 is to listen with your full attention. That means be in the moment. Forget what you're about to say in response. Be focused on the person. When you do that, you give them something we are all starved for. Attention. 2 is to listen with your eyes. It can be as simple as looking at the person, their body language, how they're moving their arms, their facial expressions. For instance, if I'm driving and somebody down the road goes, "Ah!" It's pretty obvious what they're trying to tell me. And it's time for me to drive off the sidewalk. I'm amazed at people who do not even look at other people when they're talking. If you give eye contact, and most cultures, it's the ultimate form of connection. The third thing you do is listen with your heart. Open your heart to receive what the person has to say. When you do that, you'll understand where they're coming from, their feelings, their emotions. Sometimes they just want to be understood without you trying to find the bright side of things. If someone goes to me, "I'm bankrupt," you never say this. At least you don't have to pay taxes. And sometimes the words do not match the meaning. The other day, my wife bought a hideous bag. It looked like roadkill. She goes, "Stephen, what do you think of my bag?" She's not asking me for my opinion. She's fishing for a compliment. So through listening in silence, listen with your attention, listen with your eyes, listen with your heart. Being deaf, I would be good at this, but I need to practice. The other day, I was losing yet another argument with my wife. So I do this. She does this. Stephen! Stephen! Are you listening? Stephen! Are you listening? So, I need to, so if you listen with your eyes, your heart, and with your attention, you will have stronger relationships. Remember my friend Chris, he ignored me at the campfire. As we got older, we learned to listen to each other with respect, understanding, and empathy. We reconnected, and he was the best man at my wedding. My promise to you is that if you do what I shared with you today, the universe will open up to you in so many possibilities. People will want to hear what we have to say so loud and clear that is deafening.